This little turd is mine. You need a bath, man, in the porcelain jacuzzi.
1999. Andrew Keegan is 20 years old, and he's the guy every teenage girl wants.
And I'm up for hemorrhoid cream ad next week. I know it sounds kind of bogus, but I get to do some.
He's on Tiger Beat covers. He's in 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. He's beautiful, charming, the perfect 90s heartthrob.
You know my dad. Builds character, Zachary.
It's for your own good, Gab.
MTV can't stop interviewing him. Teen magazines dedicate entire issues to him. Hollywood has plans, big plans. Romantic comedies, leading man roles, a career that should last decades. Fast forward to 2014. Andrew Keegan isn't making movies anymore. He's running a spiritual center in Venice Beach called Full Circle. He's hosting tea ceremonies and meditation sessions. He's talking about consciousness and energy and awakening.
I'll stay away from your sister, but I can't guarantee she'll stay away from me. I'm like the bad.
And former members are calling it occult publications or investigating. People who were there are saying manipulation, exploitation, brainwashing. Andrew denies everything. But the damage is done. How does someone go from teen idol to cult leader? How does that trajectory even happen? This is that story. And it's weirder than you think. Teen idol peak. Picture this. Mid-1990s, Los Angeles. Andrew Keegan is a kid actor booking everything. Party of Five, Sabrina, The Teenage Witch, Seventh Heaven. All the shows teenage girls watch.
We talk a lot about what people say that doesn't come for you at all.
You'll see her again when you die.
He's got the look. Dark hair, blue eyes, that symmetrical face that photographs perfectly. Casting directors love him. He's booking work constantly. In 1999, he landed 10 Things I Hate About You.
Look, I can't take out her sister until Kat starts dating. You see, their dad's whacked out. He's got this rule.
It's a modern adaptation of The Taming of the Shrew set in a Seattle high school. Heath Ledger is the lead, Julia Stiles is the female lead. Andrew plays Joey Donner, the popular jock who's secretly a jerk. It's not the lead role, but it's a breakout moment. The movie makes $60 million. It becomes a cultural touchstone for millennials. Suddenly, Andrew Keegan is everywhere. Teen magazine covers every month. TRL appearances, awards, show red carpets. Girls scream his name at premieres. He's invited to every Hollywood party. Agents are calling with scripts. Producers want him for their romantic comedies. This is what every young actor dreams about. Fame, opportunity, leverage. The roles keep coming. Love and Basketball in 2000. Camp Nowhere before that. He's working with real directors, legitimate actors. The trajectory looks perfect. Start as a teen heartthrob, transition to serious actor in your 20s, build a sustainable career. It's the playbook. It's worked for plenty of actors before. There's no reason it shouldn't work for Andrew. The slow fade. The early 2000s are brutal for Andrew. The roles start shrinking. After 10 Things I Hate About You, he should be getting bigger parts. Instead, he's getting smaller ones. Direct-to-video movies, low-budget indie films, TV guest spots on shows like CSI and The OC. He's working, but the momentum is gone. Hollywood has moved on to the next batch of heartthrobs. Here's the problem with being a teen idol. The shelf life is short. You age out, the 13-year-old girls who screamed for you grow up and want different actors. New teenagers want new faces. By 25, you're too old for teen roles and too young for adult leading man parts. You're stuck in no man's land. Andrew is stuck there. He tries to transition. He takes more serious roles. He auditions for dramas, action films, anything to show range. But casting directors still see Joey Donner. They see the teen heartthrob. They don't see a serious actor. The typecasting is brutal. Once Hollywood decides who you are, changing their mind is almost impossible. Andrew can't escape his own face. The quality of projects drops fast. By 2005, he's doing Man Fast, a straight-to-video comedy nobody saw. In 2008, it's The Frozen Ground with Nicolas Cage, where he has maybe 3 scenes. These aren't career-building roles. These are paychecks. Andrew is becoming a working actor instead of a star. That's a massive come-down from where he started. Money gets tight. The big paychecks from his teen idol days are gone. He's not commanding six figures anymore. The lifestyle he built during the peak years isn't sustainable. He's still trying to live like a star while making TV guest spot money. The math doesn't work. The desperation starts creeping in. By 2010, Andrew was barely acting. A role here, a role there, nothing substantial. He's 31 years old, and his career is essentially over. No agent is pushing him, no director is calling. He's another former teen star who didn't make the transition. Hollywood is full of them, and Andrew is starting to realize acting might not be his future anymore. The spiritual journey. Somewhere around 2010, Andrew starts talking about consciousness, awakening energy, higher purpose. He's studying Eastern philosophy, Buddhism, and meditation practices. He goes to workshops and retreats. He meets spiritual teachers who promise enlightenment. This isn't unusual for Los Angeles. Half the city is into some form of alternative spirituality. But Andrew goes deep, really deep. He meets people in Venice Beach's spiritual community. Venice has always been ground zero for alternative lifestyles in LA. Psychics, healers, yoga instructors, people selling crystals, and promising transformation. Andrew gets pulled into this world. He starts hosting small gatherings at his house, meditation circles, tea ceremonies, discussions about consciousness. It's harmless at first, just a guy exploring spirituality. Then, in 2014, he opened Full Circle Venice. It's a spiritual center on Rose Avenue, 1 block from the beach. The space offers tea ceremonies, sound baths, meditation sessions, yoga classes. Andrew describes it as a community gathering place, a sanctuary for people seeking higher consciousness. The marketing uses words like awakening and transformation and tribe. Red flags everywhere, but people show up. The center attracts a specific type. Young people, mostly. Disillusioned with traditional life. Searching for meaning. Vulnerable. Andrew is charismatic, good-looking. Famous enough to be interesting. He talks about energy and vibration and breaking free from societal programming. It sounds appealing. It sounds like he's offering something real in a fake city. People start coming regularly. Full Circle operates in this gray zone. It's not officially a religion. It's not officially a business. It applies for tax-exempt status as a church. The practices are vague. There's tea, there's meditation, there's Andrew talking about consciousness, but there's also a hierarchy forming. Inner circles, people living together. Devotion to Andrew's teachings. The line between spiritual community and something darker starts blurring. The cult allegations. The first red flags appeared publicly. In 2014, former members start speaking to media. They describe Full Circle as manipulative.
Andrew Keegan, I'm the founder of Full Circle. We're in Venice. We're a spiritual community center. We are here as a foundation for a co-creative.
They say Andrew positioned himself as an enlightened leader, that he encouraged people to cut ties with family and friends who didn't understand the teachings, that donations were expected, that questioning Andrew's authority was discouraged. The stories are disturbing. One former member tells Vice that Full Circle used classic cult tactics, love-bombing new recruits, creating us versus them mentality, isolating members from outside influences, making people financially dependent on the community. Andrew was at the center, the guru figure everyone deferred to. He controlled who could attend certain ceremonies, who was ready for deeper teachings, who was evolving properly. The tea ceremonies become particularly controversial. Former members describe them as recruitment tools. You'd come for tea. Andrew would talk about consciousness. And suddenly, you're being invited to private sessions. More intimate gatherings, overnight retreats. Each level requires more commitment, more money, more devotion to Andrew's vision. Classic cult pyramid structure. Vice published an investigation in 2014 titled "The Actor Andrew Keegan Started a Religion in Venice Beach and Its Kind of Cult." The article details Full Circle's practices, the tax-exempt status Andrew applied for, the way members talk about him with reverence, the isolation tactics, the financial exploitation. It's damning, and it gets national attention. Suddenly, Andrew Keegan isn't a forgotten teen idol. He's a potential cult leader. Andrew denies everything he does. Interviews defending Full Circle. He says it's just a spiritual community.
And how much deeper this community wants to go in co-creating not only this space, but the vision of
People are free to come and go. Nobody's being manipulated. The former members who spoke out are bitter or misunderstood the teachings. He's hurt by the allegations. He genuinely seems to believe he's helping people, not exploiting them. That's either sincere or sociopathic. Hard to tell which. Where he is now, Full Circle still exists as of 2024, but it's much quieter. The storefront on Rose Avenue closed after the media attention. The operation moved underground private residences. Invitation-only gatherings. Andrew learned from the backlash. If you're going to run something controversial, don't advertise it. Keep it away from journalists and former members willing to talk. Andrew still posts on social media occasionally. Instagram photos of sunsets, spiritual quotes, pictures from meditation retreats. He presents himself as a teacher, a guide. The comments are split. Some people praise him, call him enlightened, and thank him for changing their lives. Others call him a fraud, a cult leader, a narcissist exploiting vulnerable people. Both sides might be right. He still acts sometimes. Sometimes tiny roles in obscure films, a web series here, an independent movie there. Nothing substantial. Acting is clearly not his focus anymore. It's a side gig, something he does when someone offers. His real work, his real identity, is the spiritual teacher persona. That's what matters to him now. The Hollywood career is fully dead. Interviews are rare. Andrew doesn't do press anymore. He's not promoting projects. He's not rehabilitating his image. He exists in this strange bubble. Not famous enough for mainstream media to care, but infamous enough in certain circles. People who follow cult culture know his name. People who track former child stars know what happened. Everyone else forgot he existed. Former members still speak out occasionally. Online forums, podcasts, YouTube videos. They describe their time in Full Circle as manipulative and harmful. They talk about losing money, losing relationships, losing time to Andrew's teachings. Some are angry, some are embarrassed. All of them warn others to stay away. Andrew never responds to these allegations anymore. He's moved past defending himself. The bigger picture. Andrew Keegan isn't the first former child star to fall into alternative spirituality. It's almost a pattern. The entertainment industry chews up young people and spits them out damaged. Fame at a young age messes with your development. You never form a normal identity. You're a commodity, a product. When that ends, who are you? What are you worth? The existential crisis is brutal. Cults and alternative movements prey on that vulnerability. They offer what Hollywood took away: community, purpose, identity beyond fame. Someone like Andrew, who lost his career and his sense of self, is the perfect target. And if you can't join a movement, why not start one? Become the leader. Reclaim the power you lost. It's psychologically predictable. Look at the Phoenix brothers. River and Joaquin grew up in the Children of God cult. They escaped, became actors, but the psychological damage remained. River's death at 23 was partially about never recovering from that childhood trauma. Joaquin has spoken about the lasting impact. Child stars and cults have a disturbing overlap. The vulnerability compounds. The question is whether Andrew is a victim or a predator. Maybe he's both. Maybe he genuinely believes he's offering something valuable while simultaneously exploiting people's trust. Cult leaders often start as true believers. They convince themselves first, then convince others. The self-deception becomes total. Andrew might look in the mirror and see an enlightened teacher. Everyone else sees a former teen idol playing guru. The cautionary tale is obvious. Fame doesn't prepare you for life after fame. Being worshipped as a teenager doesn't teach you how to be a functional adult. Andrew Keegan had girls screaming his name at 20. By 30, nobody cared. That psychological whiplash breaks people. Some turn to drugs, some disappear completely. Andrew created a new world where people would worship him again, just in a different way. From teen idol to cult allegations is one hell of a fall. If this story shocked you, hit subscribe and drop a comment about which former star's strange journey I should cover next. Thanks for reading.